Okay, let's have a go at this one then. You've got x is bigger than 1, so it's bigger than that value, to the right of that value. The y, the heights are underneath but touching that line 3x plus 5. And also the height again, the y is going up to but and touching this quadratic function here, which is a u-shaped curve, isn't it? Because this is a what? Positive number of x squareds. So let's do the sketch here then, like so. There's x, origin, and y. X is bigger than 1, so we'll mark off 1 here. And we'll put down, because it's bigger than 1, we'll put down a dashed line here. Vertical line at the value x has the value 1. And we're talking about to the right of that, aren't we? That satisfies that inequality of anything to the right of the line x equals 1. Doesn't touch it, so we put a dashed line. Underneath and going up to and touching 3x plus 5. So I'm going to mark off 5 here. And I'm going to scale my y-axis down and put 5 there. And 3x, I'm going to draw it like so. So let's draw that then. That's the line. Notice I did a solid line because it was less than or equal to. So this is that line there. Okay, this is the line. Well, it's not the line as such, but it is x equals 1 is the line. Y equals 3x plus 5 is this. So the heights are underneath this line. So we're talking about underneath that line, aren't we? Now the only thing to worry about is this. We can let x squared plus 3x minus 12 equal 0. Find the roots. A is 1, isn't it? That's A. B. And C is minus 12. So let's just quickly do that. I'll just write it down straight away. Minus B is minus 3. Plus minus square root. B squared is 3 squared, which is 9. Minus 4 times A, which is 1. Times C, which is minus 12. So put the 12 there and flip that to a plus. All over 2A, which is 2 times 1, because A is 1. So x equals then minus 3 plus or minus the square root of something over 2 times 1 is 2. Now 4 12s are 48, plus 9 is 57. So 57 should go in here, shouldn't it? So we end up with then, let's work it out, tap it in the calculator. So let's get our calculator. Let's move it over here, out of the way. And we've got negative 3, bracket on top, negative 3, plus square root of 57. Outside the square root, close the bracket, divide that by 2, equals, get the decimal, 2.3, yeah? So it's 2.3. Now the other one, so all we have to do is toggle back and change that plus to a minus. And press equals and get the decimal. Minus 5.3. There we are. So we got 2.3. That was 1. So 2.3. And minus 5.3, which would probably be back here somewhere. And look at this inequality here. It's less than or equal to. So I'm going to draw a solid line. So I'm going to draw it. It's going to come down here, through here, and back up there. Something like that. Okay. So I drew a solid line. And we're talking about the region underneath but touching, going up to touch that line. So there's the line. That was the quadratic rather. So underneath this quadratic. Okay. So underneath the quadratic, which would be down here, wouldn't it? So we've got it to the right of this line. So we can start shading off that region. It has to be underneath the quadratic. And also it has to be underneath the straight line here. So can you see the region in question? I'm going to shade it off here just to show you with horizontal lines to shade the region. This is the region in question. It has to be underneath the lines. But then once you get past this point here, it needs to stay under the line there, doesn't it? So that's the region. So that's the region that satisfies the inequality. Okay, good. That's 38 done. Great.